Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about creatures. So, I think today we're going to go mainly into combat. Last time we talked about how the difference between one colorless and one plains, or one colorless and one mana, or double colored. And if you need more information, you can go to our video on lands and how lands work. Today we're going to be talking about how creatures work. Nothing with enter the battlefield triggers. We'll talk about that in a different video, or triggers in general. We're going to talk about how sort of combat works, I guess. So let's go straight to the bot match. Okay, so I'm going to be talking a lot about creatures in this video. So, we already talked about mulligan and keeping your hand. There's a video on that, as well as the phases of the game. So we're going to begin. Remember, play a land every single turn. So we have all these cards. I'm not going to worry about the enter the battlefield triggers. So just ignore all these triggers that are happening on the right side. We'll talk about that probably in the next video. Some of these cards are probably not the best example of what should be going on, but so we're gonna move on. This card has a special ability, so I'm not going to attack with it. I want to attack with like one of these cards with a very basic ability. So we're also going to talk about, I think next video we're going to talk about how the stack works, or how stuff resolves in that sense. So we're going to play this card. Ignore the enter the battlefield trigger. I'm just going to okay, yes. Yes. I don't really care. So next turn, I'm going to attack with this creature, but it's not going to be. We're going to talk about attacking with this creature, because this creature makes more sense. So as you can see, we're going to talk about power and toughness. So this is a 2, so the one on the left is always the power. It's how much damage it deals, and the one is how much damage it can take. So with this card, it can deal 3 damage and take 1 damage. So I'll just play planes. And this card. Ignore all the stuff that's happening right now. So, on to combat. So, you can't choose whether you want to attack this creature or that creature. You're always attacking a player or a different entity that we'll talk about later. If I want to attack, I left click, but otherwise you like tap it. There's also all attack, but that's like other stuff. So left click it and then click one attack. So right now you're attacking the CPU or whatever directly. If he blocks, what's going to happen? Oh, crap. So what would have happened was the 3 damage would deal 1 to him, so it'd be -2, and the 2 damage would deal 2 to him, which make him -1. So both of them would die. I think that's basically the basics of combat. We're not going to talk about like trample or anything. That'll be in a different video. So if you have anything you need to know, I have a bunch of videos, land videos, combat videos. I think that'll be all. That'll be all for today. Hope you liked it, and we'll see you next time.